Deliveristas unidos jamás serán vencidos. And it is true that what brought us here is the power of organizing, the power of los Deliveristas Unidos. But it also took true allies to really understand and take this issue and take their struggle also as a personal struggle. And it took allies like the new controller now, Brad Lander, who has sponsored and passed one of the many and more important bills, which is getting a dignified pay. So I want to welcome our New York City controller, Brad Lander.
Buenas tardes, Deliveristas! Thank you, Ligia. Thank you, Hinalin. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you, Manny. Thank you to all the Deliveristas who organized and showed a better way forward for our city. We're in Times Square today because we followed your leadership. Because when you organized and said something had to change, you inspired so many of us to march along with you. So let's hear it, everybody who joined the Deliveristas here and marched all the way from here down to City Hall on that rainy day. Shaker, we were under that umbrella together, an amazing group of us marching together. And then you rode around City Hall during our hearing. That was the most creative organizing during a hearing I think I've ever seen. We're having a hearing on the inside of City Hall, and they're riding around 6 times like it's the walls of Jericho, demanding change from this council. Powerful organizing from a set of people who you might have thought would think they were powerless, that they did not have the guts, that they did not have the smarts, that they did not have the power to organize and demand change, and yet they pulled together one of the most compelling and powerful workers' rights organizing movements of the last decade. Let's hear it for their incredible organizing. What they did, and we're talking about this a lot, was held up a mirror to us and helped us see how the economy that we have built is badly broken. Because let's be clear, we don't have to have an economy where app companies can decide that they're going to change what it means to be a worker. In this country, it's supposed to be that you get hired as a worker. You have workplace protections. You get a salary, you get health benefits, you can have retirement security. That's how workers are supposed to be treated. We don't have to let app companies rewrite the rules to say you only get paid by that gig. We're gonna make you go 4 miles this way and 3 miles that way. And you know what? We're not even gonna pay you in between the 2 trips. We were doing that. We're gonna say, thanks to the Deliverista organizing, no more. We don't have to have an economy where because you are an immigrant who doesn't have papers, you could be exploited by a set of employers thinking that you will not have the guts to fight back. Your organizing inspires the courage to change. We don't have to have a city where the streets are only given over to cars and it's not safe for cyclists, working cyclists, to do their jobs on the streets of our city. So we got a lot of change still to fight for, because a lot of those things, if we're going to change those laws at the app companies, if we're going to give people a path to citizenship, if we're going to guarantee health care, that's going to take change at the federal, state, and local levels. But you saw, Deliveristas Unidos, that we could take real steps forward at the city council, and you worked with this great crew. It was such an honor to work together with Carlina Rivera, Justin Brannon, Carlos Menchaca, and Margaret Chin to draft this great package of bills, that a couple of which go into effect tomorrow. Let's hear it for that. Starting tomorrow, several of those bills go into effect. A few more go to effect in April, and then the one that Ligia mentioned that I was honored to be the sponsor for, that guarantees a minimum wage rate of pay, so that just like every other worker in this city, Deliveristas will be able to earn more than $15 an hour after taxes, after expenses. That is not a sufficient wage, but it is at least a basic wage that all workers in this city deserve. And next January, that law will go into effect as well. I'm so honored to be your ally. I really think this model, not just of creative legislating in the city council, not just of powerful allies in Congress joining, providing resources, lending a strength in the fight. We all are proud to do our part, but this really is a case where the guts and courage and grit of workers who had been excluded from the benefits of our economy organized together to demand, not to ask, to demand basic dignity, basic workplace protections, the pay that folks need in this city. And we are in your debt for showing us what that organizing looks like and what that economy looks like. We're going to keep riding right alongside you as far as you will go. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Controller Brett Linder. So before
I forgot to say, I told I was obligated to promise here. I had expectations of me. I don't want to leave them out. We will be working in the Controller's office to make sure. I have a high confidence in the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection and all the ways that they are working hard to enforce these laws. But I promise you, in the Controller's office, we will be providing good, strong oversight to make sure these laws are implemented with fidelity to the ways that they were organized for and written, to make sure that all these workers get what they deserve. Thank you.
Woo! So before calling out on our allies, Justin and Carlina, I want to give the opportunity to Didar Chauhari. One of the most, I just want to mention quickly before Didar speaks, the reason why organizing was so effective and so powerful is because the Liberistas understood that they needed it to unite, without caring about language, where you're from. They understood that their power was when they come together to fight back. And language has always been a challenge when it comes to worker organizing, but not when there is a real commitment to bring communities together. And we're so proud to be partnering with Drum, to be building alliances and unity among the Bangladeshi and the Latino worker community. So, welcome Didar Chauhari.
আমার নাম দিদার চৌধুরী। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। আমি গ্রামের একজন মেম্বার, ইভেন বেস লিডার। আমি একজন ডেলিভারি ওয়ার্কার। আমরা অনেক সময় ডেলিভারি দিতে গিয়ে নানান সমস্যার সম্মুখীন হচ্ছি। অনেক সময় রাস্তার পাশে যখন বাইক রাখি, তখন দেখা গেছে আপনার পথচারীরা গালি মারে। আমরা ওই গালি শুনেও কাস্টমারের কাছে আমরা খানা পৌঁছে দিই। আমরা কখনো আমাদের চোখ দিয়ে পানি পড়ে না, আমাদের হৃদয় কাঁদে। আর আমি অত্যন্ত খুশি আপনারা আজকে যে বিলটা ফাঁস হয়েছে এই বিলের জন্য আমি অত্যন্ত খুশি। ইভেন আমি আমার সাথী ভাইদেরকেও আমি জানিয়ে দেব। আর এই শীতের মাঝে আপনারা যারা সময় দিয়েছেন, আমাদেরকে ডেলিভারি ওয়ার্কারদের জন্য যারা সময় দিয়েছেন, আমি আপনাদের কাছে কৃতজ্ঞ যে আপনারা আমাদের জন্য সময় দিয়েছেন। আমি আমার কথা যদি লম্বা করি তাহলে আরও অনেক সময় লেগে যাবে। আমি আমার কথা দীর্ঘায়িত করবো না, যেহেতু এখানে আমার অনেক বিজ্ঞ বন্ধু আছে। আর আমার পূর্ববর্তী অনেকে কথাগুলো বলে গেছে। আমি সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে আমি আমার বক্তব্য এখানে শেষ করলাম।
I'm going to just summarize Didar's speaking. So my name is Didar Chaudhuri. I'm a base leader and drum member. I'm a delivery worker also. Every single day, either it's very hot sun or rain or snow, we go to door to delivery food. If we're parking our bike near the street or something, sometimes even street worker use slang language for us. Sometimes very, very disrespect situation. Tears come our eye, but we never stop to work. We go every single day, people door so people can eat. Today, you all come together, even that cold. I'm very grateful to you and grateful the bill passed. We will get some justice. I don't want to talk long. Already people talk about the bill. I really appreciate you all come together and you care us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So now let's move forward with another allied, Justin Brennan, who's all